Hey guys, it's International Carl, back doing another video for you, as always. This one is a video because I know you've clicked on the link, you've seen the thumbnail, so that means it's happened to you. And what does that mean it's happened to you? That means if you plan to move to the UK, or you live in the UK, this has happened to you 100%. So, as always, if you're new to my channel, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And as always, please guys, hit me in the comment section because I want to know what some of your horror stories are when it comes to these things. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Number one, the first thing that's going to happen to you, right? And what's so funny about it is, it's going to be, you're going to get a phone call from an 02 number, might be a London number, an 03 number, which is like the Derby number here. You're going to get a phone call from a number that is close by to where you live at. And it's going to call, and you're going to pick it up. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to go, it's going to be like Kumar or somebody calling from Wackastonia, somewhere in India, trying to convince you that they are Oliver Cromwell or like Harvey Smith calling you from Stoke-on-Trent or from Buxton, telling you that you've been in a car accident. And it goes like this. You've been in a car accident. It's been informed by our system that you have compensation of like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 pounds or whatever that number might be. And so me, I'll go in, I'll entertain it sometimes because sometimes I'm just bored. So I'll pick up the phone, pick it up, and I play along, keep it going, and I'll tell them like, yeah, you're right. I was in a car accident last week, and I died. And then that's when they hang up the phone, right? They go click. So that's the first one, right? And I don't know how anybody falls for something like this just because they don't even sound like someone who is from the Central Asia, Middle East, but who essentially speaks really good English. They don't even sound like that. They sound like they just learned English like 2 weeks ago, right? Which brings me to second point number 2. And this one literally just happened to me today, which is why I'm making this video, right? So I'm sitting at the house, chilling, and then the phone rings. It was a Nottingham number. It came up my phone. I forget the prefix for Nottingham, but it said Nottingham was calling me. And so I pick it up because I know some people in Nottingham. And I was like, all right, let's see who it is. So I pick up the phone. And it goes like this. Before I get into it, just a reminder. If the police are ever after you, they're not going to call you. They're going to come to your door.
What are you doing in my house?
I have just explained to you.
What are you doing in my house?
I've just explained to you why we're here. We've had a
Ring, ring. You pick up the phone and it goes, do not ignore this phone call. Attention, do not ignore this phone call. Your national insurance number has been used and flagged up as fraud in this database.
Ignoring this intimation would be considered an intentional attempt to avoid initial appearance before the magistrate judge and will lead to your national insurance number suspension. Your case ID is CP116.
And you could be liable for 10,000, 100,000, whatever number they say, some bull crap that they say, that your national insurance number has been flagged up on some fraud. Let's be clear. My national insurance number hasn't been flagged up on any fraud. But then they hit you. And what's so funny about it, again, it's Kumar and his buddies with the most ridiculous English-speaking accent. Apologies if I'm offending anybody. I never mean to offend anybody. But I'm trying to get the point across. It's like if I call China acting like I can speak Chinese. You know, it's really bad. Like, it's that bad. And I don't know anybody falls for it. And so it's like that. They try to get you with that one. And that happened to me today. And I just hung up in their face. It was hilarious. But the third one, which is pretty egregious or pretty funny to me, because I live in this massive house. I live in this big house, right? Brand new built house. And I get this phone call. It happens all the time. Same situation, same scam artist going on, right? They'll go, we've just done a survey in your neighborhood and you need new windows or free windows. You are liable or eligible for the government grant for free windows, upgrading your windows. I'm like, mate, I live in a brand new house. It's like 2 years old. You know, it's a couple years old. If I wanted new windows, guess what? I'll just call the developer and tell them to come fix the windows and put those in. Oh, you need new insulation? Why the heck do I need new insulation in a brand new house? This house ain't, you know, your daughter might be older than my house. Your son older than my house. So, you know, it's just funny that these scam artists, they operate everywhere. And, you know, it's just, I hope nobody falls for these. I hope nobody gives up any of their money for these scams. But I thought I'd leave you with the 3 scams that are traditional on your phone. And that's not to mean I'm leaving out a major one, which is clearly the Nigerian prince bank account scam of 40 million, send me 10,000 to unlock 35 million. You know, but I don't know who's falling for that, but they do. It's amazing. I'm back. This is number 5 because I left one out. I said there were 3. I even said there might have been 4. But this 5th one's really good because I got thinking about it. Is the HMRC, the IRS, the tax man telling you that you have a refund. Funny enough, I actually got like a refund of 5,000 pounds this year, a couple months ago. But it's funny because you have this online account that you can try to get into, if you can ever get into it. I mean, I spent 2 hours on the phone with the HMRC trying to actually get into my personal tax information. But when you finally do get in there, it tells you, point blank period, they will never call you about a refund. They will write you a letter. And funny enough, I had a letter. And it said I was entitled to, I was going to get like a 5,000 pound refund. I was like, great, overpaid. Now, what's funny is these people call you from Wackastonia somewhere, trying to convince you that you're eligible and they can help you get your refund. Listen, when they're gonna give you a refund, you don't even have to do anything. A check will show up at your door. That's what happened with me. They send you this thing in the post, and what happens is, if you call them or you can log into your system, you can do a bank transfer. But if you can't do a bank transfer after so many days, after like 28 days from the initial letter, they just send the check in the mail to you. And that's what happened to me. So one day a check arrived, 5,000 pounds, and I cashed it in. So I thought I'd leave you with this video. Hit me in the comments if this has happened to you. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, as always. And before I go, click here to subscribe to the channel and click here to watch another one of my videos. And with that, I'm out.